everyone, this is Nidhi, your friend, and today I would like to tell you all about technique shadowing. The shadowing technique is a very important technique if you are learning English language or you want to be like native speakers. So it's not about English language. If we want to learn about any of the foreign language or any native language, like any Indian language, we can say we can take the help from shadowing technique, because this technique will try to make you like a professional, like a person who are from the same country and speaking in that way. So here if you are striving hard to learn English language, or you are trying to make yourself fluent in English language, you are here at the right place. Try to give a thumbs up to this video, try to like this video, share among your friends and subscribe my channel for more such videos. So here I would like to tell you few tips. So if you are adopting, if you are accepting those tips and you are making good connection with those tips, I would definitely say that in few days, yes, in few days you will be a fluent speaker. So tip number 1 is choose material wisely, or choose suitable material. So if somebody is at beginner stage, or he is a beginner or she is the beginner, so one must choose small stories, small sentences, small paragraphs, and try to focus on these paragraphs, like what he or she is reading from that story, or what he or she is listening in that audio, or if somebody is watching something in video, try to grab the whole meaning and try to present or try to speak that very material in your own way, but try to do copy, like mimicry of the person who is presenting the material before you. So you can take small sentences, small paragraphs, small phrases, small short stories, or any level podcast like a beginner. Then comes start slowly. So here we are at the beginning stage. We have to start very slowly, very peacefully and very concentratedly, right? So when we are beginning this shadowing technique in our language, it means that we are starting very slowly. So I am trying to tell you that you are at the beginning stage. If you are at the beginning stage, try to grab the smallest sentences, small paragraphs, and try to enrich your vocabulary by learning one word each day. So here you have to focus on the audios, on the videos, and after each phrase or after each video, try to give yourself time to repeat. So when you are trying very carefully, when you are trying back to repeat those actions or those sentences after that person who is telling you in that conversation, or in the same audio you are getting some material, just pause that audio or pause that video and try to repeat after that video like a speaker. So you will definitely going in a good direction, I think. Then after comes, we can say whatever we are presented with, like somebody is talking to you and you are listening to him or her. So listen very carefully. Whatever is presented before you, you have to grab it very carefully, and for grabbing it you have to listen it very carefully. As much as you will be listening, so you will be a good speaker in few time or over time. After that, it's not only to speak something about, but we have to be very sure that the person who is presenting or conversating with you, you have to adopt his body language. So it's not only that I am copying somebody's facial expression is like this, somebody is impressing me like this, and somebody is talking to me like this. It's not only about that, it's about the emotions, the things which he or she is putting in those sentences. The shadowing means when somebody is talking to you, you are listening to them, you are giving that much space or that much time to repeat after them, and that can only be possible when you are doing mimicry or mimicking the things. You are copying him or her. So as you are copying him, the pace, the intonation, the stress, the rhythm, the sentence pattern, how you are getting, the same way you have to repeat after him or her. So shadowing means एक परछाई, जिस तरीके से हमारा साया जो है वो हमारे साथ होता है, द सेम वे द पर्सन इज टॉकिंग टू यू, द पर्सन इज कॉन्वर्सेटिंग विद यू, एंड यू आर अबाउट टू repeat and get each and everything in the same particular manner as he or she is telling you in the conversation you are making with, right? So after that we must say that somebody who is talking to you, you will be carefully, you have to be very careful in listening and repeating. After that we must say practice regularly, because practice makes a man perfect. It's a great idiom, it's a great statement which we ever receive, and consistency is the key to improve our fluency. Consistency is the key to improve ourselves, because we are not here focusing on the single factor. Here we are focusing on intonation, your rhythms, your stress pattern on the sentences, the smallest or the different sentences we can say, the pronunciation part, the spoken part, each and everything is in one frame you are getting. So here it is not like we are just boosting our one area and we are not focusing on the another area. Here we are taking all the areas and we are leading with all the areas. So we have to be very sure that whatever we are speaking, it's not only that I am just boosting my one area. It's like the something like Hindi you are speaking, the fluency comes like this, and English when you are speaking, you are just switching, like you are something like this, your fluency is here and your Hindi level is here. So it's not like you are speaking English, you are giving space to your brain. So English would be like it is coming slowly or gradually, and Hindi is already there in your mind or in your subconscious. So there is no need to listen or learn Hindi now. So the more efforts you have to make is for English language, and it will definitely come like Hindi language. As you are very normal while speaking Hindi, someday later, a few days later, you will be comfortable while speaking in English too. So after that, next tip is gradually increase the difficulty level. Difficulty means like once we have achieved that level where we had started and now we are very comfortable with that level, try to make something challenging, or try to accept those challenges like you are just putting yourself in difficult situation right now. It's not only that you are presenting yourself with the smallest or the single sentences. Now it's up to you that you are just challenging to your mind, to your subconscious, that भाई अब तो मैंने छोटे मोटे sentences सीख लिए हैं. So now it's a time to grab for the longer paragraphs, longer sentences, or the longer conversations. So now you are just facing in that way. So for that, try to focus on longer conversations, try to receive longer sentences, longer paragraphs, longer meaningful conversation, like a conversation which is between a customer and a shopkeeper, a customer and a shopkeeper is they are talking in that way. A person who is going somewhere and he is asking for the direction, and try to get more and more conversations, try to receive those conversations, try to grab the meaning. After that, grabbing the meaning, you can ask for more conversation on Google, or you can Google it. You can learn those conversations, you can make those conversations as yours. After that, you must try to get some feedbacks from your friends. Like earlier you were discussing everything with them in Hindi language, but right now you are improving yourself, you are trying yourself best to be in the situation that you are an English speaker. So try to speak more and more English with your friends, so that they can also get that something has been improved from that particular day to this date. Now they will be giving you feedback in that way that you are changed person, or you have changed your personality by trying hard for speaking English. After that, I must say, you have to stay very positive, you have to stay very patient. It's not only that pronunciation would come in one single day, or in any single day you are just getting like you are just trying yourself as an English speaker and you are able to speak about it. It's not like that. Persistence is the key with which we can improve, we can get succeeded, we can focus on intonation, we can improve a lot. And persistence efforts must be made for making ourselves persistent with the same situation. So shadowing helps you a lot, not to fix with this language issue, but it would be like shadowing is giving you a platform to be within those situations which can make you a person like you wanted to be in your life. And yes, one thing I must say at the end, that we start something doing, like some years later I tried my best to speak English language, but I couldn't be. Why? Because there was no any single person in my circumstances were different, yours can be different, my situations were different, yours can be different. But one thing was very common, I wanted to be a good speaker, I wanted to be a fluent in English speaking, and now I can be. I can speak like I am not very good, I am not that very good what I wanted to achieve in my life, but yes, I can speak, I can present my views before the person who is sitting before me. Yes, I can present each and everything in English right now, but it is just like as I had given time to myself, on my persistency, on my consistency. Everything is like every person has started something, but they must not be ended it soon after getting the disappointments that he and she cannot speak. It's not like that. If you are positively doing something, it will definitely give you results. Thank you so much. I hope that you will like this video. And